What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you are in the market for a full-size 3-row SUV right now, you are absolutely spoiled for choice. You've got the Chevy Tahoe, the Toyota Sequoia, the Ford Expedition. But what if I told you that the most dramatic, most impressive glow-up in the entire segment belongs to Nissan? Last year, Nissan finally killed the outdated V8, entirely redesigned the Armada from the ground up, and gave us a genuine luxury tank. But for 2026, they aren't just resting on their laurels. They've decided to inject a little bit of Godzilla DNA into their family hauler. That's right. Today we are doing an extensive deep dive review of the 2026 Nissan Armada, including the highly anticipated, brand new 460 horsepower Armada NISMO. We are going to cover everything. Make sure you stick around until the very end, because I'm going to break down exactly which trim you should buy, and whether this deserves your hard-earned money over a Tahoe or a Sequoia. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's dive right in. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Armada completely ditches the soft, bulbous styling of the previous generations. This thing is unapologetically boxy, muscular, and honestly, it looks like a Japanese Range Rover. It has an incredible road presence. Up front, you get this massive, imposing grille flanked by C-shaped LED headlights. Moving down the side, the proportions are fantastic. You have a very upright greenhouse, which translates to phenomenal headroom inside. Across the back, you get a full-width LED light bar that looks incredibly premium at night. But the real story for 2026 is how different the trims look. If you go for the PRO 4X, you get a rugged stance with a modified front bumper for better approach angles, underbody skid plates, and all-terrain tires. If you opt for the top-tier Platinum Reserve, it goes full luxury with stunning 22-inch wheels. And then, there is the new 2026 Armada NISMO. It gets aggressive bumpers, dedicated cooling vents, and 22-inch forged alloy raise wheels. It looks mean, and it has the bite to back up the bark. Speaking of bite, let's pop the hood. The 5.6-liter V8 is gone. In its place is a heavily advanced 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6. In standard trims, this pushes out 425 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. That is 25 more horsepower and over 100 more pound-feet of torque than the old V8. But if you buy the new 2026 NISMO, Nissan's engineers boosted it to 460 horsepower. No matter which engine tune you get, the Armada remains a towing monster. You get a maximum towing capacity of 8,500 pounds, which beats the Chevy Tahoe. Plus, Nissan includes a standard integrated tow hitch and available integrated trailer brake controller. You can tow your boat or camper with absolute confidence. All right, let's step inside, because the interior of the 2026 Armada is where Nissan really knocked it out of the park. On the SL trim and above, you get a massive dual-screen setup, a 14.3-inch digital instrument cluster, perfectly merged with a 14.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. It features Google built-in, so you have Google Maps and Google Assistant natively integrated. Nissan also kept physical climate controls. Thank you, Nissan. Now, my two favorite tech features. First is the audio. Nissan partnered with Klipsch to put a 12-speaker Klipsch premium audio system in the higher trims, and it sounds phenomenal. Second is the biometric cooling. Infrared cameras in the headliner detect passenger body temperatures and automatically blast the AC if someone is overheating. It's brilliant. Moving to the second row, you have acres of space. You can get a bench seat for 8 people, or second-row captain's chairs. Even the third row has been improved so adults can actually fit comfortably. Fold all the seats down, and you have a cavernous 97 cubic feet of space. So, what is it like to drive? If you get the PRO 4X, Platinum Reserve, or NISMO, you get an adaptive electronic air suspension. In the Platinum Reserve, this suspension isolates you from the road like a luxury cloud. In the PRO 4X, it can lift the vehicle for maximum ground clearance when off-roading. And in the NISMO, it's sport-tuned for sharper handling. Safety is also top-tier with the available ProPilot Assist 2.1. On compatible highways, you can actually take your hands off the steering wheel and let the Armada drive itself. It makes long family road trips an absolute breeze. Let's talk numbers. The base SV starts right around $58,840. The sweet spot SL is about $63,530. The rugged Pro 4X comes in at $74,300. The performance-heavy NISMO starts at $79,530, and the flagship Platinum Reserve tops out at $80,550. Fuel economy is roughly 17 to 18 miles per gallon combined, which is expected for this size. So, what's the verdict? If you want the best interior in the segment, heavy towing power, and cutting-edge tech, the Armada is hard to beat. I'd personally go for the SL. It's the best value for your money. But I want to hear from you. Are you taking the Armada, the Tahoe, or the Sequoia? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.